race. And they sent on their way from the 1,000-metre marker. Lady Crusade at the back of the field early on. Notrix wider out on the track began well. Bethel shows speed, the pink cap along the inside. Then came William the first across the inside in third. Just outside of that to Seattle Ripper. Then we go a length back to Swiss Walt. Further back in the field is Anushka's World, racing about 5 lengths off the leader. Then another 5 lengths back to Lady Crusade, and Consigliere, the trailer, about 12 lengths off the leader. They're coming down the straight here towards the 400-metre mark, and Bethel's in front, got it by about a length. In second, Notrix, the outside, Swiss Walt, then William the first, 2 off the left-hand side, looking to run on, and further back in the field, Seattle Ripper. Coming down to the last 200 metres, it's Bethel trying to hold on. William the first down the inside, then Swiss Walt, but Bethel's going strongly, and Bethel wins the 3 parts of a length. William the first, second, third place to Swiss Walt, then came Anushka's World behind them. Bethel's in the middle, the pink sleeves and cap, under Marco van Rensburg for the Cliffy Miller stable, and they are victorious from start to finish. 1-4-6-7, first 4 across the line.
Well, it may sound like a cliche, but it's certainly true. Gallant soldier, and there's only one way you can, that phrase you can use to describe Bethel, because my gosh, he just gives it his all. And today he records career win number 5. Very well done to Lucky. And this is Lucky joining me here. He's 1,500 Rand richer. World Sports Betting, thank you so much for that. And Lucky's done a fabulous job with Bethel. There's a lot of Bethel to groom. He's a big horse. And Lucky, congratulations. Brilliant. Marco is going to step in and have a chat with me about this fellow. Now, moving to post, he's never the prettiest horse to look at, but my gosh, he forgets all about that when those gates open and he starts running. And Marco, he's really given you absolutely everything he had today.
Yeah, no, you know, he's not the best mover. You know, he's a big, strong horse. You know, he's got a lot of muscles to compete against. You know, so when they're a little bit stiff, it makes it look worse. You know, so. You can't take that away from him. He's got a heart of gold. Once he warms up and you get him to stretch his legs a little bit better, then he's happy, you know, then he just wants to come out and go. So, yeah, well done to him. He came out the gates fast. I got him into a position where we could actually bring back a little bit, got him to settle in at top the straight. I could just guide him, and he actually won a very good race today.
I had to feel for him in his last race, because he actually was one of those races where he looked unbeatable, and one horse just flew up to pip him. And he did such a good job that day because he didn't have time to react to that horse.
Yeah, you know, he was a bit stiff last time. He did nothing wrong. We pretty much did the same thing. We got out, we went pretty easy, quickened at the top of the lane, and, you know, he fought to the line. He was just unlucky to get beaten by one that had a better finish. So, you know what? He did nothing wrong then, and he did nothing wrong today. So well done to him.
He certainly has won a great race. Marco, well done.
I just want to say well done to Cliffy, to Nick, to the guys at stables. You know, they do all the hard work. Well done to them. And please, while you're at the sales there, I need more horses to ride, so buy us a few more. Thank you.
I hope he's listening. Well done. Nick's standing by now from D-Day, which is Wednesday, when I step in to ask for comments. Nick didn't want to know about Bethel getting beat, son of Waterwinter, and he's really proven Nick right. And Nick, it's almost a case of justice prevailing after the last start, because that's a bitter pill to swallow, and he was a deserved winner today.
Yeah, and especially now that we've dropped the division, and I know we do it early morning on a Wednesday, and on his final gallop, I said they're going to have to really run to get to him, and we forget how fast he is out the pens, and that is with a tailwind. I thought today would be spot on for him.
I'm so happy, because he deserves a couple of lucky breaks, because he's a horse that needs his races to come when he's ready for them. I know you guys work hard on him, and everything's got to line up perfectly, but he always just keeps trying.
And he's the most perfect horse. You know, he's an iron horse. You know, he has his issues, but you know, he puts them aside when it's race time. And he does take a bit of work, but he's worth it. He's such a sweetheart in the stable. He's got a heart of gold, and he really is a trier.
And I will say, yeah, I'm surprised he still keeps trying the way you cut his forelock.
That's his special cut. That's his special cut.
Nick, again, very, very well done to yourself, to Millie.
Well done to Mr. Liebenberg and
yeah.
Cliffy at the sales. We've picked up a nice Heavenly Blue that's going to be up for
glad to hear
syndication
that.
soon, so
Yes.
the guys can watch the Facebook pages for that, and to Heather as well, and to our sponsors, Hollywood, big thank you.
Well done.
Thanks, sir.
Very exciting to hear that Mr. Miller has gotten himself some Heavenly Brew progeny to syndicate. He did say that that was the plan. Go to the sales and look for a horse to syndicate. Syndication does look the way to go. So, Mr. Miller, glad that's worked out for you. And well done for the win here on Bethel. And to Mr. Liebenberg, congratulations. Your horse really just has a heart of gold.